Okay, for this south garden here in Pepperland, we still haven't seen any new peppers from our little Laotian hot peppers. So, kind of sad about that, but I know that was one of the late season ones, so not too worried. You can see here, I picked up more than a dozen of these Fresno chilies last night. And you can see right here, that's what they look like. They're red. They look kind of like a red jalapeno, except they're a little bit different in shape. These are more like, I don't know how to describe it. We'll look at it in a second. You can see for yourself. Here's the hot cherry. I picked several of those, but I left some on here for the video so we could see that. We can see them there. Boom, red. There's 1, 2, and then 3. I picked about a half a dozen of those. They were very nice, round, little, just like cherry shaped. I picked a few of the Bulgarian carrot. This has been producing very well. This plant is very tall and rangy. It almost needs something like to support it because it gets so tall. Here are the Bulgarian carrots. Oh, looks like there's one there. That's ripe. Missed last night. It was kind of dark. So these have been very good. Cayennes, there were none that were ready, but there's lots of peppers on there. So, very excited about that. The Cayennetta plant. So, lots of peppers. I picked lots and lots of peppers last night. Just the ones that were red. So, very stoked about that. This has been a very good producer. The cherry took a long time, so we'll have to look into that and see what happened. I really like this Bulgarian carrot. It's a very squat plant, very compact. Doesn't get too big and out of control, which leads to problems like with this Fresno here. But anyway, those have all been fantastic, except for that Laotian. We'll see if it comes back. The wax peppers here have done wonderful. If you remember 2 weeks ago, we pulled all of them off just to let the plant recover and just to get them in it. And now there's dozens on each plant. And you can see them there in that yellow waxy color. Looking great. These are next are our serranos, which have been super prolific, productive. I've actually just wasn't sure what to do with them, so I've been leaving them on there, and they have been turning red, which is, I guess, what they do if you leave them on there. Most people just don't leave them on there long enough. And I came out to pick them last night, and I thought I got most of them, but I guess I did not get all the red ones. So these are the red serranos right here. And you can see it's a nice tapered point there. And that is red serrano. So I've been waiting until they get to this point, and just because I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do with them. So, and it's been good because it's much easier to pick things when they are red instead of green, because then it's easier to find them and see them and not have to worry if you're picking them too small or if they're ready and all that stuff. So anyway, these are super productive plants, and yeah, I'm excited about that. The jalapenos here, still doing good. I've actually not been really up on it and picking them, and they have started to turn red. I think I picked most all the red ones last night. I don't know if we can see one. We see some that are turning red here, but they will turn just as red as that Serrano, as that Fresno. And you can see that the shape is different here. Let me just grab that Fresno pepper and we can compare them. I'm going to have a little pepper shooting off the peppers video at some point here. I got all these peppers in there now. If I can do this, there we go. So Serrano has more of a, I don't know what you call it. It's almost like a tooth or a point on it, where the jalapenos are a little different. They are much fatter, and they don't have, so you can see how they kind of form like it's like a shark's tooth or something. And the jalapenos are much fatter all the way down. And but whenever I pick them, they're both red now, and so I have to separate them just to make sure I don't get them mixed up. But because it's very difficult to sort them out, unless you're really had a lot of practice. So for now, I just keep them separated. But I picked probably a dozen of the red jalapenos last night, and several dozen of the red serranos, and then another dozen of chilies, Fresno chilies last night, and yeah, so very productive plants here. And so anyway, yeah, I've been very happy with this. So our chili peppers have been doing wonderful. Okay, so with our cucumbers, they are growing still very good. We can see here's some that need to be harvested. There's a big fat one there. There was one over here I saw. And then we've got a bunch of aphids all over the place here. These black aphids. Not loving that. I don't know what to do about that. Bring some of my ladybugs over here and let them chow down. But otherwise the plants are doing pretty healthy, and they're still producing, as we can see. We've already seen 4 without really even, 5 without even looking. So we will want to kind of keep an eye on this aphid problem and see what goes on. But that is what we've got there. So that is the south garden. Oh, there's another one. Lots of cucumbers and tons of peppers. So very, very happy with the way things are turning out. Thanks for watching.